A close aide of the gangster Vikas Dubey was shot dead in Himachal Pradesh, Harimpur, police said. Dubey is involved in the killing of 8 policemen in Kanpur and has been on the run since the incident last Friday. UP police said that aide Amar Dubey was co-accused in the Kanpur incident. The UP police has said that 40 teams and a special task force were on the hunt for dreaded gangster Vikas Dubey. The state police chief added that the force will not rest until Dubey is nabbed. There were reports that Vikas Dubey was spotted in a car with his men in Bijnor. New satellite images have confirmed the withdrawal of the Chinese troops in the Galwan Valley, NDTV has reported. Chinese and India troops are withdrawing by 2 kilometers from 3 spots in Ladakh, Galwan Valley, Hot Springs and Gogra, leaving a buffer zone in between. Pictures taken in late June had indicated Chinese structures and troops at the bend of the Galwan River. The latest pictures show that these structures are now gone, the report said. The Chinese are now firmly on their end of the line of actual control, the de facto border between India and China, the report added, quoting sources.
A top White House official said that the United States military will stand strong with India in connection with the border dispute between India and China. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows told Fox News that US was not going to stand by and let China or anyone else take the reins in terms of being the most powerful dominant force, whether it is in that region or over in the country. Meadows made the remarks while responding to the border tensions between the two countries. Meadows' statement comes 3 days after 2 US aircraft carriers were conducting exercises in the disputed South China Sea. China has also carried out military drills that have been criticized by the Pentagon and neighboring states.
Telangana and Karnataka seem set to become the next hotspots in the country with the highest growth rate of COVID-19 cases and high positivity rates according to an analysis by the Hindustan Times. Telangana with close to 26,000 cases and Karnataka with little over 25,000 COVID cases are 6th and the 7th worst hit Indian states respectively. Telangana also fares the worst in the country in terms of the percentage of tests coming back positive with a rate of 27.6%. The state also has the second worst testing only after Bihar. It's tested only just 3,000 for every million people, while the national average is more than 7,500. Karnataka has reported the fastest growth of cases in the country.
The West Bengal government on Tuesday decided to expand areas under the lockdown and impose tougher restrictions from the 9th of July to stem the relentless spike in COVID-19 cases, a senior official said. The containment zones and buffer zones around them will be clubbed together and constitute a broad-based containment zone where total lockdown will be imposed from 5 p.m. on Thursday. An order issued by the Additional Chief Secretary Home stated that the broader containment zones may be subjected to strict lockdown and all offices, government and private, all non-essential activities, congregations, transportations and all marketing, industrial and trading activities will be closed. The current phase of lockdown in force till the 31st of July was largely limited to containment zones alone.
The Central Board of Secondary Education has reduced the syllabus for classes 9 to 12 for the academic year 2020-21 by up to 30% to make up for the academic loss caused due to COVID-19. Union HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal announced on Tuesday that suggestions from educationists across the country were sought to aid the decision on revising the syllabus. Schools across the country have been closed since March due to the pandemic. India on Tuesday raised with the US its decision to withdraw US visas from foreign students if their universities switch to online-only classes. The issue was raised by Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla during an online meeting with US Under-Secretary of State for Political Affairs David Hale. Sources told PTI that the US side took note of it and said they will keep the best interest of Indian students in mind and would try and mitigate the impact of the decision. It also conveyed to India that detailed guidelines for implementation of the decision are yet to come out.
Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro has undergone another test for COVID-19 after showing symptoms of the virus. Bolsonaro had a light fever and is taking hydroxychloroquine, a medication that he has been touting to combat the coronavirus, according to reports. The presidential office confirmed Bolsonaro was tested on Monday night at a Brasilia hospital and that the result was awaited. The president is currently in good health condition, according to a statement. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Bolsonaro has mocked social distancing and wearing masks and has been regularly seen mingling with people. Brazil is number 2 globally in terms of COVID deaths and cases, just behind the US.
The United Nations has warned that treating coronavirus symptoms alone and not the environmental cause is setting us up for future pandemics in a new report. From Ebola to MERS and now COVID-19, diseases caused by viruses that have jumped from animal hosts into the human population are on the rise. Governments must take measures to prevent zoonotic diseases that kill almost 2 million people every year. The report calls for greater scientific inquiry into zoonotic diseases, promoting sustainable land management practices, and improving biosecurity and control, among other measures. The authors propose a One Health approach that unites public health, veterinary, and environment experts.
With many athletes spending most of their time training indoors to stay fit during the lockdown, MS Dhoni is busy with organic farming. His manager and childhood friend Mihir Divakar, while speaking to PTI, gave a peek into MSD's life at his home in Ranchi and said that Mahi has stopped brand endorsements and has decided not to do any commercial activity till life comes to normal. According to Divakar, Dhoni is gearing up to launch his own brand of environment-friendly fertilizers soon. He added that they have a team of experts and scientists who have developed the fertilizer and it should be launched within 2 to 3 months. Talking about Dhoni's retirement, Divakar said that looking at MSD, he's not thinking about it and is very determined to play the IPL.
Filmmaker Sanjay Leela Bhansali, who was questioned by the Mumbai Police in connection with Sushant Singh Rajput's suicide case, has revealed that the filmmaker never dropped the actor from any of his films. According to reports, Bhansali, who was questioned for 3 hours, told the police that he wasn't close to the actor and spoke to Sushant last in 2016. Revealing that Sushant refused 2 of his big-budget films, the filmmaker added that he was focused on Yash Raj film's Pani at that point in time.